23 games won to finish in second place. Games lost only 7. No draws. There won't be a draw tonight. 185 tries scored, but maybe just a touch brittle in defence. Anthony Sullivan, the flyer down the wing, and Kieran Cunningham, the man who does all the hard work up the middle. And Chris Joynt leads his men out. Terrific welcome from the St Helens public. These fans believe that 1999 will be the year of Tommy Martin and the Saints.
Taken from the wrong spot. Cunningham took it 5 metres behind the spot what he should have. And you mentioned there the winger Chris Smith. He's a pass master at wriggling, isn't he? Convincing the referee that he's been held down. And it's going to be things like that can just turn this game. That's how much pressure will be applied.
Well, this is the first real opportunity of the match so far. It's with Martin. He looks wide and finds Sculthorpe. The runner is Chris Joynt. He's found a hole. Great tackle again. And inevitably almost Darryl Powell. Can he stop Newlove? No! Newlove gets the try. First blood to the Saints. Newlove with the try. What a start for Paul Newlove and St Helens. His 16th try of the season. Paul Newlove tries in all 3 of the playoffs last year and off to a flyer in 1999. Newlove with the first try of this one.
They took the advantage. Remember, it was Jackson's penalty that allowed him to go into this position. They did wonderful there, the dummy runner. Now then, did he move off the mark? He moves forward. He could have been penalised there, the Saints skipper. Well, Chris Joynt was fortunate, perhaps. You can see Senior just gets an ankle tap to him. Powell comes over the top. He could have been penalised for being held. That's the reason why Steve Presley has allowed it to go on. But sheer strength from Newlove.
Sculthorpe playing, remember, these days at standoff. No Sean Long. Martin at scrum half. Pops the ball up to Joynt. Joynt's broken through. He's got Sullivan in support. Fabulous try. Fabulous St Helens try. Sculthorpe. Joynt. Sullivan steamed up the wing. Joynt made the break. And Sullivan was screaming for it. Breathtaking stuff from the Saints. They're cutting loose.
Absolutely sensational play by the St Helens side. Tommy Martin threw the dummy at one, then gave it on the inside. Barry McDermott couldn't get to him. And Sullivan, he'll have nothing better than for finish like this. Exquisite try. Watch how Martin runs across, used the first dummy, but gives it to the second man on the pinned one. Now then, was it forward? We'll wait and see. Momentum, that was fantastic. Joynt released it at the perfect moment.
St Helens the penalty is Steve Presley. He had a word actually with Morley, I think, on the run, and as you say, Morley gave himself up. Sculthorpe, Joynt, away from Senior, straight at Sheridan. Joynt on the charge, gets it through to Sullivan, and the ball comes free, and luckily for Leeds, Senior grounds it.
They'll take the first knock on, I feel.
Well, Joynt's having a wow of a game.
They just can't handle him. Oh, they've deemed it's gone forward. What's to be Leeds head and feed. More pressure for that man, Graham Murray.
There's Clark's off, and Sean Hopley has come on. That's a great ball from Iro to Tuilangi. Here's Chris Smith. There's another Saints try. That's another Saints try. The referee will hand it on to the video referee, but I think we will find that the video ref will give it.
Look at the screen, please.
Well, I'm pretty happy at it. Tuilangi.
Chris Smith was down here injured. It looked like he broke the wrist 2 minutes ago. Now he's scoring tries at the other end.
Thing is, Eddie, you don't run on your wrists, you run on your legs, and that's how he got to it. What a great try. No doubt about it. There could be perhaps a hint of the left foot. You can't see from this way, but has the left foot gone? I think he's got them both up. That is a wonderful effort from Chris Smith.
What a pressure cooker of a situation for an 18-year-old this is. but he's up to it, is Kevin Sinfield.
Well, he stood the test before.
Iro. Hauled down by 3.
Surely St. Helens have to make it towards the sticks, get as near as they can.
Perolini.
Looks like they're opting for a link out wide. Sculthorpe's going to be the first receiver.
There's Sculthorpe. There's Martin. Saw a gap and went for it. Tommy Martin hauled down by Andy Hay.
Try saver. That was a try-saving tackle from Hay.
Sculthorpe went for the one-pointer. Charge down. 6 to go for Saints. Aitchison. This is a golden opportunity for St Helens now. Cunningham looks for the heavyweights. Newlove will score. Second try of the match for Paul Newlove. Well, all that pressure from St Helens told, and the pressure from Leeds at the other end did. Newlove, his second try of the match. Terrific stuff.
Well, it all came about from a failure, a nothing attempt at the field goal from Sculthorpe. It hardly got anywhere off the ground. I think it was Matthew that got it fair and square in the face, but from this situation, the big fella, good work from Cunningham. They had the numbers out wide. Newlove, all the strength in the world. Great vision by the hooker, Kieran Cunningham. He looked as though he was going to go to the blind side, selected to step and come onto the open. McDermott may have broken his arm with a big hit on Tuilangi.
Cunningham, what a run from the hooker. McDermott grimaces, tries to get back into the defensive line. This is the last tackle, and the Saints are running it. Out wide it goes to Newlove. Newlove away! He's got the broken joint. Brilliant try. Brilliant try. They ran it on the power play, and Chris Joyce, the captain, deserves that. The discussion goes on in the coaching staff. Let us sit back and enjoy that moment again. Newlove made the break. It was Chris Joyce supporting, and Dusty deserved this try.
What a game this guy's having. Remember, it was Saints who were on the back foot. Powell was held up short. They got the ball out wide. Beautiful dummy there. He's exposed Senior yet again, and Joint gleefully accepts. They took the gamble of putting Senior, a man that plays left centre, to put him out right. They've crucified him. They've cut him apart. And Newlove offers a pass that surely now has taken Saints to the big battle at Oxford next week.
0660 10 10 13. Make your choice. I don't think you can look very far beyond the captain, but we don't have a vote. You do. 0660 10 10 13. And of course it's the opposition coach who has to pick the man of the match. I wonder who Graham Murray and his team will select. Sullivan! Here's another candidate. Oh, that's it. Sullivan gets the score, his second. Anthony Sullivan with a try. He absolutely bamboozled the last line of Leeds' defence. The two Leeds men collided, and Sullivan simply strolled in. This is a great win for St Helens. Anthony Sullivan's try, and they're on their way to Odsal.
It is so difficult to compare father and son. But the great Clive Sullivan, his father, would have enjoyed watching that. This is superb effort. The skill to start with, then the power and the skill yet again. It bamboozled the Leeds defence. The run from the dummy half. It's a tired Leeds outfit. They couldn't do anything from the first and second marker, but that is sheer skill. He will remember that for a long, long time. Well, this has been a classic.
This has been a wonderful exhibition by St Helens. Here's Des Clark. They're going to have a lap of honour here. sure of that.
Well, I hope they don't.
They deserve it. Sculthorpe, Nairo, ball down. St. Hilaire. Oh, he could be penalised. Easily could have been penalised. Last one. Martin. To Ilangi. Where's he going? He got it in the end. He just dropped the ball down, but he looked like he was running up the other end. To Ilangi. Was he looking for the posts? He was going the wrong way. Look at the big smile. Look at the smile on that face. That says it all.
Well, the only thing I can think of, he must have a relative in that corner. The Leeds fans are going away. He's had a big match too. They all are. It's been a magnificent team effort from Saints. Tommy Martin to the dummy. The offload was superb. Where's he going? Oops, he gets it down.
Well, that's quite bizarre, isn't it?
It certainly is. Maybe it's his hairdresser that's in this corner. This one's for you. It's a little win to get you the winning margin, but the defence, it really does become so important.
He'll be disappointed, Keith Senior. Chris Joint and Paul Newlove down that side, they've ripped him to shreds. Harris, Smith's gone for the intercept, put the glasses down, Smith gets another. Second for Chris Smith. Morley gives him a pat on the back. Well, nobody will want to face St Helens if they can carry this form with them over the next 3 weeks. And it's Bradford next.
Well, that was cheeky. Rubbing salt in the wounds. Not only that, Harris trying everything he knows. Long ball out wide, but Chris Smith gets it. Haven't seen a goose step since, well, Lewis Jones. And for the younger viewers, ask your uncle, your grandfather. Here's a goosey. Nice to see the modern players bringing something back. What